The microphone is on.
There you go. It's off?
They can hear it's on. I'm telling the advisory.
The microphone is on.
Yeah.
You can hear us.
Okay, so tell me some of the things that you noticed about this. What did you notice, Michaela? I saw your hand up.
I noticed they all have multiplication, and these are multiplications like 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, anybody want to add to that? Leon, I see your hand up.
I noticed the 4 has 4 numbers with the number 4.
Okay, that's a coincidence. I didn't do anything tricky or anything there. Nathan.
I noticed that A and C are
A
even.
and C are what?
They have the
Even numbers. Is that it? Yeah. True. You can do it with any number. Yes, Jacob.
they all went to a 3-digit number.
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else to add on this?
All of them are whole.
They're all whole numbers, yes, and we will also see this done with fractions and decimals. So it'll get even more interesting. What this is called is exponents. Okay? So look up here. Exponents have 2 parts. We've got the base, which is the big number, that tells us what number we're multiplying, and the exponent tells us how many times we're going to do it, how many times it's repeated. So what we're seeing today is repeated multiplication, right? It's the same number over and over again. So let's see how to do this. Let me grab a pen here. Okay, so the 4s. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. I didn't really give myself much room to write. So this is what you do. What is 4 times 4?
16.
Okay. I'm going to bring down the next 4. What's that going to be? 16 times 4? Did y'all get that far?
No.
Yeah.
6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4, 5, 6. So 64. Then I'm going to bring down my last 4. 64 times 4?
256.
Yeah. And that was our final answer here, 256. And this would be written as 4 to the 4th power. I multiply the number 4 times.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is 256.
Yes, it is. I just showed you. 4 times 4 is 16, times another 4 is 64, times another 4 is 256.
If you really think about it, it's kind of like division.
But how'd you come up with the other 4?
There's 4 of them. I just brought them down. I brought this one down for here, and I brought this one down here. Okay. Mind freak. All right. So let's do the same thing with the 5s. Here in a second. All right. So 5s. I've got 3 5s. This is 3, 5. I'm going to use a dot. 5 times 5 times 5. All right. What is 5 times 5?
15.
No, 25. 5 times 5 is 25.
Oh, yeah, Mother. I thought you said 5 times 5 is 25.
No, and then I bring down the other 5.
125.
25 times 5 again.
125.
125. That's like having 5 quarters.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh.
So that's going to equal 125. And that is written as our base is the number 5. And how many times should we multiply it? 3 times. Okay, and our last one, 6s. Let's see. 6 times 6 times 6. All right, 6 times 6 is
36.
36 times another 6.
216.
Yep, 216. 6 times 6 is 36. 216. 216. And this would be written as 6. How many times do we multiply it?
3.
3. 6 to the 3rd power. Isn't it fabulous?
No.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna pass out this paper that's gonna go into your journal. When we're done, we're gonna do it in. We've got a bunch of stuff that's going to your journals the next 2 days.
Thank you.
Oh, now I'm gonna see. Do you need both sides of that pencil sharpened? Look at my glasses. They're like creeping down my face. All right, any questions on this?
No.
All right. All right, good. So we're gonna erase this and move on to our worksheet. All right, powers and exponents. Okay, everybody ready to go? Okay, so one thing I noticed is it starts off with a lot of vocabulary. These are words that you need to be familiar with.
What are you guys saying about this first grade?
Well, hopefully there'll be something in here that you don't already know. All right, so the exponent, the number of times the base is used as a factor, the number of times it's multiplied. So this is our exponent, the little number.
So we write it on the first one.
You should put your milk spilled right here.
What?
Like, it's not liquid anymore, but it's powdery.
Oh, gross. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll have to clean it later. Okay, so fill in the blank, exponent, and the big number,
I think it's baby corn.
the big number is the base. Okay. So the base is the number we multiply, the exponent tells us how many times. Okay. The exponent can also be called the power. So this could be 4 to the power of 7. You might hear it said like that.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
4 to the power of 7. So power, the small number in an exponent. Same thing. So I guess we could put the word power here too. Question?
No.
All right. Yes? All right. Sometimes you'll hear it's squared. So if I had 4 to the power of 2, squared means to the power of 2. So right here, I want you to put a little 2 next to that squared. And if you actually think of a square, if I was going to find the area of a square, I would have to multiply 4 times 4 to get the area, which is the same as 4 to the second power. They're both 16. If you hear the word cubed, that means it's to the third power, because there's 3 numbers.
You let me write?
She don't let you.
I'm sorry.
All right, so let's do 4 to the third power for cubed. And I want you to think of like a Rubik's Cube. Let's see. I'm trying to make a 3D shape here. Okay. So if it's cubed, we have length times width times height, like finding the volume. Okay, length times width times height. So there's 3 things I'm multiplying together to get cubed. 2 things to multiply together to get area, length and width. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cubed is 3 measurements. That's why our power of 3 is called cubed. All right. Did everybody get written down what they needed to here? All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Thank you. Where'd it go? doesn't want to do what I want it to. All right, so we're gonna fill out this.
It moves too fast.
You don't need to comment. Thank you. All right, let's fill out this table. So the first one, 4 to the second power or 4 squared. Say it either way. First thing, when they tell you to write it as an expression is a number with an operation, okay, without an equal sign. Okay, it could be 4 times 4, it could be 36 times 8, it could be subtraction problem. As long as it doesn't have an equal sign, we can call it an expression. If you put an equal sign on it, it's called an equation.
Like, why are a lot of people's why are a lot of teachers just doing the things for you? Like, why are they writing the answers for you?
Because this is new in its notes. Is that okay? Okay, go ahead and find the value of that. And write the answer in. Okay, what's the value of this one?
Who's just laughing for not funny?
I need you to stop interrupting me. 16.
Almost.
All right, the next one, I'm gonna let you do the next one. So my friend here says he wants to do it himself. So 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So 6 times. We have 5 times 5 times 5 again times 5 again. I'm gonna give you a minute to try to work that out and see how far you can get, if you can get it all. You can use the back side of this paper for scratch.
30.
No, it's not 5 times 6. Okay, it's 5 times 5, and then times another 5, and then times another 5, and then times another 5.
Oh, okay, so like we did in our journal.
Yeah. It's not 5 times 6. You need to think, what is 5 times 5? Get that answer, and then multiply that answer by 5 again. And get that answer and multiply that by 5 again. I want to see how y'all can do on this. This is the hardest one on here. Oh. Oh.
No, I was just asking you earlier. I didn't even mean it like that. Chill.
Hey, I didn't see you tried those. So
No, I was just saying like is it because like you're new?
5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, 6 times. Write it down.
I already did.
Okay, there's not enough room to do it there, is what I'm saying. That's why I said to turn it over and write it on the back.
What if somebody don't use questions? Do they need to do it in the back?
Row. I don't know how you can do this without scratch paper unless you had a calculator. Yeah, hold on, let me grab my paper. I started making a key and then I put it down. Why did I put it down?
I think I got it.
Yeah, that looks right.
So how do you do this? Explain it.
Yeah, this is it. Okay, I'm going to come around and look at your papers if you think you have it.
Is it 345?
Oh, hold on. Anybody else think they have this one?
No.
What number is that? There's one right there to look at. There's also one in your journal. Back in your journal, she had one. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, if you are stuck, turn around and take a look at the board. Surprise! All right, so 5 to the 6th power. Should have put my marker with me. The base is 5. How many times did we multiply it? 6. Okay. 15,625? Oh. Okay, so we just start with 2. 5 times 5 is 25. Times 5 again.